even treat me that way. That's different. There's a way that you can do that. That's just how I'm seeing it. So I understand what all of you are saying, but I'm looking at it from a different lens. Hamp, you trying to get it? Go ahead, Hamp.
Nay, real quick. Y'all can't have it all, B. You keep y'all saying strong, independent, and all this shit, right? And now your feelings and how you emote are literally tethered to the treatment that someone else is giving you. That is not a person who is strong or independent by proxy of them being able to control your disposition. You can't have it both ways. Which is to Becca's point. If you strong and independent and you come that way, then I shouldn't be able to move you off your square. But now you're emoting based on the treatment. That's not a strong and independent person.
You're being...
let this bother me, or if I let this go and I continue to stay feminine and stay soft, it can actually change the demeanor of the other person. If it doesn't, then you kind of have your answer. But that doesn't mean you move off of your post because, oh, well, if he does this, he maybe just don't want to be bothered right now. There's been times where you might not have want to been bothered or touched or anything like that at the time. Give him his space, come back to it, ask him if he's okay, and then be like, hey, I was just trying to give you comfort. And then he would possibly be like, you know what, at the time, I just needed to cool off, whatever the case was. And then stuff can go back to normal. Yeah, it's not always like that, but that's the best option instead of two people like escalating and trying to. That's why you should never let somebody.
We're talking about a one-time thing. We're talking about an overtime thing. We're talking about a one-time thing.
So like I said, I agree with you, Becca. But to Callie's point, it's an overtime. It may not be like a one-off where it's like, okay, well, you treated me poorly today. No, sometimes when a woman's fed up, it may come to that where it's like, okay, it's repetitive. I've continually been very nurturing and being this way. So now you're going to get a different version of me. And it doesn't mean that she has to be an asshole. She doesn't have to do that. She can still be very assertive with how she feels and be like, you know what? Okay, that's the type of time we on. Okay, cool. To Callie's point, there's a deuces, and you bow out gracefully. You can still do that. Doesn't mean that you've lost the femininity. Doesn't mean that you've lost saying I'm going to be nurturing, because you can still be nurturing. But it's like, you're mistreating me. I'm not going to keep treating you with the utmost love and kindness, and you don't even treat me that way. That's different. There's a way that you can do that. That's just how I'm seeing it. So I understand what all of you are saying, but I'm looking at it from a different lens. Hamp, you trying to get it? Go ahead, Hamp.
Nay, real quick. Y'all can't have it all, B. You keep y'all saying strong, independent, and all this shit, right? And now your feelings and how you emote are literally tethered to the treatment that someone else is giving you. That is not a person who is strong or independent by proxy of them being able to control your disposition. You can't have it both ways. Which is to Becca's point. If you strong and independent and you come that way, then I shouldn't be able to move you off your square. But now you're emoting based on the treatment. That's not a strong and independent person.
You're being strong enough to say, okay, I've enjoyed
Nay, I love you. Let it marinate for a second. Let me read these.
Oh my God.
What you want me to tell him?
Go ahead.
He ain't coming. What you want me to tell him?
Yeah, bugging. Go ahead. Read the super chats.
Nah, real shit. Like you would have to reconcile that. You would have to reconcile the oxymoronic statement.
Yeah, loyalty where? Yeah. Loyalty where? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because I'll say this though, right? I ain't no fucking doormat. All right. So you ain't just gonna treat me like bullshit and I'm supposed to be loyal to the bullshit. Fuck all of that. Deuces.
Huh?
That's what I said.
I mean, where'd you get that? How'd you get there?
Because women don't just look, majority, right? Women ain't just leaving for no fucking reason. I'm so sick of niggas acting like, oh, she just woke up on Tuesday and decided she want to leave. That's not how that work. That is so not how that work. And I'm about tired of niggas acting like they walking around here with halos over their head because they not.
I think that
you don't know how men are. You don't date men either.
Well, I think that you're doing what you would say is pot kettle.
Yeah.
Okay. So why? If you're complaining about them doing what you're doing, why do it?
They're complaining about what we're doing.
Not what I asked. I said, why are you?
A whole bunch of pots and kettles out this bitch.
Why? Well, but since you're cognizant of it, why are you doing the thing that you're complaining about they're doing? Why do it? It's my question.
Because I'm on one right now.
But think about it, Callie. That doesn't.
Because I'm sick of the women's POV, and we can't talk about our point of view. Niggas. We gotta talk about our point of view of women. And then when the men get up here, they talk about their POV of women as well. So like, yeah, fuck that.
No. one, that's a false narrative, and two,
It's not.
well, yeah, it is, right? Now, and number two, I'm asking you a direct question. You're complaining about a thing that they do, right? And then you choose to do the thing that you're complaining about. I'm asking you, how is that advancement? How does that make sense? How do you reconcile that? If you're saying you're sick and tired of something, why do you then choose to do the thing you're sick and tired of? That's my question.
Oh, because it gives the false illusion of them being walking around here with halos, and I'm not doing that today.
What's the false illusion of halos?
Because if we always talking about what women do, and we don't ever talk about what niggas do in relationship, excuse me, because they don't like that. And we always talking about what men, and we never talk about what men do and how they're coming off to us, then they get to hide behind this false halo.
What is the false halo? What is the false halo?
That they don't do anything, and women just be tripping, and she just up and decided on Tuesday that she was going to leave, and he don't know what's going on, and he don't know what happened.
Well, I think
all
what
that
it
kind of
is
stuff.
there are things that are being said about endurance, strength, but we see the dissolution of relationships and marriages, right? There's an assumption out there that it is the onus is on the women, right? So what is happening to these women that are making them leave en masse? What are making them do the paperwork, essentially? What are men doing? Edify us.
Oh, okay. So I have you can have issues in a relationship, right?
No.
You can't? Women can't have
well,
issues within a relationship?
No, what I'm saying is.
Oh, okay. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what?
No, you said no, that's not it. So I'm like, okay.
No, I didn't. I said no, and I didn't even qualify why I said no. I'm saying no. What are the issues, right? So now you got the floor. What? Give me exact issues that are happening in majority or in mass, right? That most women can relate to, that would cause them to dissolve a relationship.
Okay, so we have this, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
So you are being ignored within a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's also I'm reaching out to you, whatever, like we were talking about before, trying to be that soft spot or whatever for you, because we can tell that you are walking around here with some sort of thing that's going on, right? Reaching out to you to go on ahead and try and comfort you, try and be there for you and everything like that. Boom, hand slapped away. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to you. All this kind of stuff like that, or acting like there's nothing wrong.
Let's stay right there. Let's stay right there. I did on my Instagram. Here's what you'll find. People do things how they want them to be done. Is she taking the time to understand how to appeal to that man when he is walking around in a somber mood or attitude? Or does she go about it how she would like to go about if she was in the same mood? That's number two, right? Number one is you being ignored. Here will be my retort. This man had a modus operandi when you got with him, right? And now you think that modus operandi is going to change because you with him. You want him to stop doing the things that he's always done, right? You want him to say, oh no, don't do this. Don't play football. Don't work 80 hours a week. Don't XYZ, because now we in a relationship, right? And when he continues to do the things he's always done, now you being ignored because you think you were gonna force a change in that man. Go ahead.
Yeah. So don't ask me to change either.
Well, no, I'm saying reply to what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is that if both people have to make changes when they come into the relationship, that's just a fact. All right, it is what it is. I didn't make the rules. That's just how it is.
I agree.
You want to be cohesive with somebody.
I agree.
Right.
That's not what that is.
So what you talking about?
Think about this, right? There's a because you're saying being ignored, right? It was all good when I worked 80 hours a week, right? That's what I've been because I've seen this happen, where the man has a tendency to work in that way, right? Whether it be at work, at his own business, right? Working man, and then inside of the relationship, once everybody's locked in, she wants him to stop being that, you see? And then she'll say, he's working how he always been when I met him, and I'm being ignored. I've seen that happen.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking about that.
Well, which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?